Aloha, I'm Chef Michi and welcome to KTA Kitchens. Today I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful watermelon salsa. Start off with our ingredients. We have some diced fresh watermelon, cilantro, fresh basil, sweet white onion, diced tomato, fresh squeezed lime juice, some sugar, and some crumbled feta cheese. To start off with, I did want to show you a little chef's trick for you home cooks. And this is just for safety reasons and to make things easier for yourself. What I always do is I sneak a little towel underneath my cutting board. And what that does is when you put your cutting board on, it keeps your board from slipping. And again, when you're working with a knife, safety is first. You always want to make sure that you're not going to cut yourself while you're cooking. And to start off our watermelon salsa, what we're going to do is dissolve our sugar with lime juice. So I'm just going to add the lime juice straight into the sugar and just kind of give it a stir. And as this dissolves, all we have to do is combine all the ingredients in a bowl and toss to combine. Starting off with the watermelon. Now all these flavors, when they combine, you're actually getting a little bit of everything. You've got the sweet from your watermelon, and then you're getting the fresh herbs. We've got cilantro. We've got some nice white sweet onion, tomato, and I'm going to show you a little trick. The basil, what you can do, it's called a chiffonade. It's a very fancy word, but it's so simple. All it means is taking the basil leaves and you stack them up just a few at a time. You've got like 5 or 6 leaves. And all you do is you roll them up. And what this does is it just, it's faster for you, but they make a really nice, thin, decorative herb. So you can use this in anything. You can mix it in with things. You can use it as a topping. It makes your anything look really garnished and fancy. Depends on what you want to do. So I'm just going to add this in to the salsa. So meanwhile, my sugar is just dissolving in that lime juice, and by the time I'm ready for it, it's going to be fully dissolved and ready to stir in. And I am going to add the feta last, because what we want to do is get all the citrus together with everything else. And then the feta will kind of sit on top of it. I like to do that. That's just a trick that I always use. I salt last when I cook, because then your tongue just tastes that salt at the last minute and you don't have to use as much as well. But this one especially, because the feta is white, I don't want it to mix too much with our salsa. It's really pretty right now. You can see the combination of the red and the white and the green. So as you're getting everything into your bowl for serving, I like to put a little bit more lime juice just on the top for a little additional flavor. And my preference is to put the feta cheese on last. That makes it so the cheese doesn't make your whole salsa look milky. The white will just pop off of all those beautiful colors that you've put together. And there you have it. A beautiful watermelon salsa with all those wonderful flavors put together. And what I like to serve this with is a little mojito. Has some lime and some mint in there. It's just going to contrast with that watermelon salsa perfectly. Your guests are going to love this combination. The mojito, all those limey, minty flavors with your watermelon salsa, contrasting just wonderfully. Thank you for joining me. I'm Chef Michi. You can find my recipes at ktasuperstores.com/recipes.